What is going on, you guys? I have another video up, and as you can see from the title, it is the dumbest things I've ever done. This is gonna be a new video series on the channel aside from my ghost experience stories. Hopefully you're gonna like it because I did a bunch of stupid things. So I'm gonna be talking about the very first time I ditched school, cut school. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I was living on base in Colorado Springs, and I was in 6th grade when I cut school. And I didn't cut school for first semester. I actually did pretty good for first semester. It was around second semester, the very first time I cut school. Grades were starting to drop a little bit. I was slacking. I just wanted to be with friends, play video games, all the typical teenager stuff. And I when I actually ditched school for the first time, I wasn't planning on it. I didn't make a plan of it. I went down to the bus stop and I was, thinking to myself, I really don't want to go to school today because it's going to be boring. It's going to take forever to go home. And I was just coming up with a bunch of reasons on why I shouldn't go to school today. And so I slowly walked away from the bus stop, and the kids that were there, they didn't really ask where I was going. They just minded their own business, surprisingly. And I found myself getting closer to my house. And so once I got to my door, I forgot my grandma was in the house. She lives with us, and I forgot she was in the house, and I thought, how am I gonna get in here now? And so I slowly opened the door, and surprisingly, it doesn't creak. It always creaks when you open it, even if you open it slow. So it doesn't creak, and I try not to open it too much. I mean, I'm a really skinny person, so I, try to slide into the tightest spaces. So I was trying to slide without opening the door all the way, and I shut the door really slow, making no noise. And I saw the TV wasn't on in the living room, so I thought, okay, she's upstairs taking a nap, and I went upstairs into my room and just spent the whole day there. Watched TV, played video games all day long. And 2:45 came around, and 2:45 is the time my sisters get home from elementary school. So I thought, okay, I'll wait in the garage for about 5 to 10 minutes. Go to my door. Go from the garage in my house. Go up to the door, open it, and close it to make it seem like I'm coming home from school. And so, I'd have my backpack on my back, and I would go, all right, I'm home, and they would say, okay. They didn't question it, and I thought this is too easy. And surprisingly, the school didn't call because I was absent. They didn't. Normally, schools would call if you're absent. Your child has been absent in one or more classes or something like that. So I was surprised that the middle school didn't do that, and so I thought this is too easy. I should do this more often. However, my mom got home and she asked me where I was all day. I said I was at school, and she said that um her her friend her friend that lived on base that goes past the bus stop every morning, she didn't see me standing at the bus stop, and she was wondering if, my mom took me to school, or if I walked to school, or what was up, if I was sick, if I didn't go to school at all because I was sick. And oh man, I got such a mouthful from that. I got grounded. I had to stay extra hours at school to do tutoring. Even though I just missed one day, she made me go to tutoring every day and get my grades caught up, because like I said, I was already falling behind enough, and I was supposed to be at school trying to catch up, and the thing I did was go home and play video games all day. But I don't encourage anyone to go and cut school, because you do it once, you're gonna want to do it again, because you tell yourself it's just gonna be this once, and you're gonna find yourself cutting school maybe 8 to 10 to maybe 15 times. So it's really a really bad habit not going to your classes. I mean, even in high school, I I cut a few of my classes in high school, and this how I did it was I would it was normally history, and I hate history. All the classes I could be in. History is boring, and it seems like time just drags in that class. I did not like history, especially sophomore year. I really did not like history. So I would cut history, not every single day. I remember I cut the same class in high school 3 days in a row. I went to all my other classes, and I cut the same class, and like I said, it was history, and I didn't go to that class for 3 days. And in high school, it's a little easier to cut class. I'm not saying don't go to class, and I'm just saying how I did. I'm not gonna tell you, but wasn't as hard as when I went to middle school. But anyways, when I did cut school, when I was in 6th grade, I had such a mouthful from my mom, and like I said, I was grounded every weekend until I got my D's and F's, the A's and B's at least. So, and it killed me because my friends would come out to the door and be like, "Come on, let's have a sleepover, all of us at my house. Let's go out and do all this stuff at the park. Let's go play. Oh, we have a new slip and slide. Let's go use it." And I would say I can't, and it sucks because my room's on the top floor and the window was always open, so I can hear them screaming and having a fun time, and I had to be inside doing homework and chores all weekend long. So I got to watch TV. That was, the punishment was not getting to spend time with friends. So, but this is one of the dumbest things I did was cutting school. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos come out of maybe every week. So hopefully you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.